tables here and then like rewatching crime shows, but instead of like...
Wait, so are you telling me you sit and watch crime shows?
That's like all I do when I have time off.
Really?
Yeah, that's all I do.
By 2007, Demi Lovato's career was taking off.
What was your big break, would you say, where you felt like, oh, God, Mom?
I feel like the big break was Camp Rock. We're here!
Camp Rock was a Disney film that featured the Jonas Brothers running a summer music camp for gifted teens.
Anyone that was auditioning for that movie wanted the role of Mitchie, and it was set to be a big movie on Disney Channel. And so when I booked that role, I mean, it was like the most crazy day of my life. Like, I just remember screaming and like that was the day that I attributed my life starting to change.
The TV musical was a hit.
And you were how old at that point?
I was 14.
Stop. Isn't that amazing? Like, you're 14 years old and like you're part of something that became so huge.
Yeah.
Yet you have to act like an adult and like take this all in. But
right.
It's not easy, right? I mean, because you're 14 years old at the end of the day. You're a young woman, young girl.
Young girl, yeah. I always felt like an adult, so when I showed up to set, I was there to work.
Demi contributed 3 songs to the Camp Rock soundtrack. The young actress impressed the executives at Hollywood.
I remember a manager that I took a meeting with, and they had a client that was very, very similar to my position with Disney Channel, and I remember I asked them, they said, yeah, well, you know, we'll get started on your album, and I was like, okay, when? And I think it was 15. They were like, well, in about like 6 months, you know, momentum of...
The ultimate should be just amazing that it happened at such a young age.
In 2008, Demi released her debut album, Don't Forget. At the same time, the teenager was doing press for Camp Rock and touring with the Jonas Brothers.
Where it got tricky was when, like, you're trying to go through puberty and all that uncomfortable stuff that teenagers don't want to talk to their parents about. Right. Going in front of all of...
Cyrus speculated at the time, Demi's reps claimed the marks were caused by her bracelets. Demi continued to focus on work, but the press wouldn't leave her alone. They buzzed about Demi and Joe Jonas becoming more than just friends.
You guys did keep it secret for a while there. How did that come about?
Like a younger, you know, guy come into the industry, or when like X Factor contestants, when in the very first audition we'd say, do you have a girlfriend? And they were like the heartthrob kind of looking kids. If they said no, I would immediately say good answer. Because as much as people don't think it's true, it's like it does affect your brand.
You're right.
That's kind of just what I always saw, and that's how it was supposed to be, is just like secretive. And then I think the thing was dating feelings there, but we never acted on them because I was under 18. And then once I, you know, was about to turn 18, I think made him feel comfortable to like actually go for it.
Question, what do you say you and I break away later tonight, finally take you on the first date?
Answer, I'd like that.